Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Well, I know you recently saw my huge Sephora haul. I'm not showing you anything from that today because while the Sephora sale was going on, Charlotte Tilbury had her own kind of deal going on. It was with Klarna. Basically, you saved 20%, or no, it was 25%. And so I had never used Klarna before, so I thought, I can save 25% on Charlotte Tilbury. Yes, thank you. So I did. Here are the products I got. They expanded the Pillow Talk line. It seems like she's always expanding that line, which is fine with me. I love it. But there were 3 things in particular I wanted to try out. So that's what we're going to do today. I have basically a full face of Charlotte Tilbury. I have my new, this is the Beautiful Skin Foundation in the color 3 Cool. I think it is better than the original shade I had of 3 Neutral. What do you think? I like it. I forgot how much I love this. I'm not even going to go on and on about this, but I love it. I, of course, use the Airbrush Bronzer in the shade 2. I have the Glowgasm Beauty Wand. This is the blush in the shade Pinkgasm. You know, the cult favorite that everyone uses. And actually, when you use this, you don't need a highlighter. However, I did purchase her, what is this called? Pillow Talk Multi-Glow Beautifying All Over Glow Highlighter. So yeah, I'm gonna have highlight on top of highlight, but who cares? I, of course, use my Little Baby Magic Setting Powder in the shade 1 Fair. That's mostly just like around, like under my eyes, not all over my face. There's something else there I will talk to you about another day. And then I used my Pillow Talk Lip Liner, and I could have used my Pillow Talk lipstick, but instead I used the shade JK Magic. I like this because it is a beautiful, like, neutral nude, and I like using that for kind of a little ombre effect on my lips. Blah, blah, blah. If you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Jennifer. Welcome. I'm into all things hair, skin, and makeup. I know you are too, and that's why you clicked on this video. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. You're gonna come back anyway. Now I have to tell you, out of this launch, the most interesting thing was this here. It's called the Universally Flattering Pillow Talk Shade to Make Your Eyes Pop. This is in the shade Dream Pop, and it is the mascara, the Push-Up Lashes formula. So, you know I love thick, fluffy, full, stand-up pow lashes, and that's what this particular mascara is supposed to do. However, it's the shade that's crazy. There we go. Can you see? It's kind of like a deep, almost like plummy brown. I know, crazy, right? Now with those shades, any reasonable person would have used the actual Pillow Talk palette. It would go beautifully with it. As a matter of fact, that's what it says on her website. It pairs these 2 together. But no, not me. I saw this other palette and I was like, I kind of need to have that. It is in the shade called the Uptown Girl. And I saw this and I was just in love with it. So actually on her website, this shade here looked a little cooler, closer to white. And I'm actually happy that it's a little more like yellow goldeny. Then there's this beautiful pink. And then there are these 2 shades here. This one looks, well, why don't I give you some swatches? All right, first shade. See this second one here, these are her pops that you just like put on the center of your lid just to add some sparkle and drama. I love that so much. Ooh, she's a little dusty, folks. And that's okay, the color's really pretty. And then the last darkest color, again, still a little powdery, but it's actually more of a sheer gray than I thought it was gonna be. So not as impactful and scary as I thought it might be. Now for me, this whole palette is unlike anything else I have in my collection, so that's why I really wanted it. Now that plummy mascara, it's not gonna go good with it, but we'll do our best because that's what I wanted. Now, for any of you who ever buy her quads, they actually say on the back what each shade is for. So the first one, that like goldeny one, that is the prime. So that's what's gonna go all over your lid. The second one is the enhancer. That is the one right next to it. This is the enhancer. Then coming down, because we're going clockwise, number 3 is the smoke. So that's what you're going to like smoke out wherever you want your eye to look a little smoky. Duh. And then the last one is the pop. That was that shimmery pink that will go just in the center of your lid, maybe inner corner, wherever you want there to be a little pop. I actually think it's nice that she puts it on there because it really makes it helpful for those people who are just kind of unsure what exactly to do with the squad. But let us not forget, I also purchased the Pillow Talk Multi-Glow. I bought it in the shade Romance Light. There are 2 shades. Obviously, light is the lightest. Now, Charlotte Tilbury, no matter what you ever think of the products, which most times are fantastic, the packaging, She wins packaging. I mean, does that not feel like the prettiest compact? It's kind of like you want to be somewhere so you can just like take it out, look in the mirror, let everyone see your gorgeous compact. I can't help it. These are the makeup things that just make my little makeup girl spirit just like sparkle. I know it sounds dumb. I'm like 52 years old and I'm talking about my sparkly soul. I can't help it. My soul sparkles. Now, when you look at these shades, there are 4 different shades in here. Obviously, a very light shade, then this nice peachy kind of neutral, then this sparkly kind of neutral, and then a more lavender. You can, of course, swirl your brush in all of them to get like a multi-dimensional highlight, or you can use them individually. I really like the idea of this one for an inner corner, using these for eyeshadows. I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this. So I think today we will definitely do a swirl. We'll do a little highlight in the corners. We're just gonna use it for a whole bunch of stuff because it's friggin' gorgeous. I'm actually going to use this wider, kind of dense brush for doing my all over shade. And of course my eyes are primed, ready to take these powders and hold onto them. Now this is a light, bright shade, and for my eyes, it's actually a little brighter than I expected. It's pretty. For an all over eye color, I think it's really pretty. It definitely brightens up my eyes. It's not too yellow. It's not too cool white. I think it's really, really pretty. All right, so number 2 for enhancing, I'm going to use this shade here. Like I said, on the outer corner, just giving myself some shape to my outer V. And I'm using a Charlotte Tilbury brush. I love this brush because even though it is stubby and dense, it really moves product around nicely. And I'm going to take it under my lash line just a little bit with whatever was left on here and just connect the top and bottom. I'm going to take a clean, fluffy brush and just kind of blend it out a little bit because I don't want it to look too all in one place. And now for the pop right in the center of my lower lid. Oh, God, I love the pops in her little quads. They do it. They make your eyes pop. Oh, God, it's so pretty. All right, and now for the smoke, I'm actually going to take this on my dense little smudger brush and I'm going to run it along the lash line just to smoke out that area. You can smoke out any area that you want, but for me, because I don't want to be like super made up looking right now, I think the outer or just like along the lash line is where I want this. It's not like I don't look super made up. I mean, this is definitely more of an evening dramatic look. However, I could use any of these shades, especially either of these 2 here, or I could just use, say, the first shade and either one of these and make it an easy daytime look. But because I wanted to try all of them, she's looking a little glamour in my evening. That's okay. It's just us. All right, I'm definitely getting fallout in this area, so I would highly recommend if you use this, where is my thing? So I do recommend that you are for certain powdered in this area before you put these on, or do your eyes before you do your complexion products. But because I was powdered, it just wiped right away. Now, because all of these shades are anywhere from like a satin to shimmer to sparkle, I'm actually going to leave my brow bone blank. I'm not going to put anything up there. I could actually use a matte like bone shade, but I certainly don't want to bring any more sparkle, glitter, anything like that to the eye. I think it's beautiful. I love it. I would definitely use this for daytime. Yeah, right. I would definitely use this for evening. I am kind of upset that I haven't had these shades before, but who cares? I have them now and I love them. That's the thing about these damn quads. They're expensive, but they never let me down. All right, lashes are curled. Let's go in with the push-up lashes in the shade, was it Dream Pop? Yep, Dream Pop. Right off the bat, I'm not a fan of this wand. You know I like the thick, fluffy ones. And actually, if you've never used her mascaras before, which I haven't, this particular wand, if you look at it, it is flat on this side and on the back side. The little comb parts are on the side. So I have to be sure that I'm, wiping this along on the comb side and not the flat side where there's nothing. All right, here we go. And I know this is probably one of those that you're supposed to like wiggle and pull up. I'm not great at the wiggle and pull up. Let's see if she can manage. I have a feeling that this shade here is actually going to be better for me for like daytime, but we'll see. I mean, the mascara formula itself is really nice. It's not clumping. It definitely is making my lashes look thicker. I don't know if it's really, is it elongating them? Not really. That's okay. You know how I feel about it. As long as they stay standing up, they don't flake, smudge, smear, or run, then I'm usually all in. All right, let's do a little bit on the lower lash. Because my eye makeup is so dramatic, I don't want a lot of mascara on the lower lash. Just enough so you can see I have lashes, not so much that it's like crazy. I like my upper lashes to be the ones that are crazy. All right, let's do this side while we let the first side dry a little bit before I go in with the second coat. All right, there we are with the first coat on both lashes. What do you think? I actually really like this color. I thought I would like it just because shades like this tend to look really good with light colored eyes, your blues, your greens, sometimes your hazels. If you have like those golden kind of brown eyes, but I have a feeling it's going to look good on everyone's eyes, not just the lighter colored eyes, because this shade is not as like brown as I thought it was going to be. There's definitely like a reddish hue to this that makes it a little more, what's the shade? Cordovan. Do you know that shade? That was like a shade that you would hear for like men's dress shoes. Cordovan. I think that's kind of what this shade is. So it's like a deep, reddy, plummy brown. Is it right for this eye look? It's actually not bad. All right, so let's get a clear idea here. I think 2 coats is the right number. I think if I went in with a third, it's gonna be like getting clumpy and not looking cute. What do you think? I really like it. I'm definitely gonna try this on my more like natural days when I'm using neutral tones. I think it'll really like pop against like a neutral kind of matte eye look, but I really like this. And I think this shade actually kind of like tones down what could be an overwhelming eye. I like it. I'm really surprised how much I like it. All right, let's do the highlighter. Of course, let's just start with the inner corner highlight. You know that's my favorite. I'm going to take this white shade right here, put it on my brush, and just brighten that up. Yeah, oh, come on. I don't know if I have ever seen a brighter, whiter shimmer than that. That's pretty. If that's too much for you, you can take like another brush and just kind of pat it out a little bit. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. I don't know why every time I get a Charlotte Tilbury product, I'm always super blown away, because 9 times out of 10, her products just are sensational. I don't use that word enough, do I? All right, so what do we think we should do here? Do I want to, let's take a look at each color. So there's the white. Here's kind of like that rosy champagne. Here's the one with the shimmer in it. Is that shimmer just an overspray? I wonder if that is. It might be, but it's definitely pink. And then the one on the outside is definitely lavender. Let's see if I can get them to translate on my arm. I don't know if that's gonna work or not. Not bad. You know, I really think that the sparkle that's on here is an overspray, because it doesn't seem to be like within, yeah. It looks like I just wiped it off. Can you see that? Does it? I think I just wiped off that sparkle. So that actually kind of pleases me, because I don't really like a glittery highlight that much. This is one of my favorite highlighting brushes. I'm just going to go in and swirl around. Yeah, she's gone in hard. There is a little something on here. Let me just tap this off, because that's a lot. I think I'm just going to do the bridge of my nose first. Let's see what kind of highlight we get in there, because you know I love that highlight. Tip of the nose. That's pretty. All right, now you can see I'm already glowing because of the Beauty Light wand, but this is Charlotte Tilbury, and I've seen her videos online, and she is using this over that. So let's just do it. Let's do it, folks. Okay, can we see a difference from one side to the other, or is it just like, nope, it's just more highlighter. All right, one more swirl. Let's do the other side. This hair is making me nuts. Luckily, I have a hair appointment in 2 days that cannot come soon enough. All right, so this is where we landed with 3 of her new products. I am happy. This is obviously an evening look, and honestly, most of her products all have like a shimmer, a gleam, a sparkle to them, and it's not my vibe to have an entire face that is like shimmery, sparkly, gleamy, like all of it. It's just too much for me. Let's face it, I am not going to any Hollywood movie premieres. If I'm going out to dinner, if I'm meeting up with friends, it's just too much for me. So I would honestly just do one. Do the eye, the rest of the face matte. Do the cheeks, the rest of the face matte. And I could even use this for an all over eye look, which I think I might try at some point because those are really pretty, like springy shades. Now, because that is a lot of glow, I think I would probably just take a little bit of powder and just kind of tone it down a little bit on my cheeks. I do love the Glowgasm wand, but I don't need that much like shine and shimmer. All right, that is it. 3 new products from Charlotte Tilbury's ever-expanding Pillow Talk line. You guys need to absolutely 100% have to let me know in the comments below how you feel about this whole look. Is there anything that you are loving? Are you like, lady, you look like a disco ball? It's okay, I'm a big girl, I can take it. All right, friends, I will definitely leave these products linked for you in the description box below. If you have any questions or comments, you know where to put them. I'm going to take my pretty pillow tuck face and go sit on the sofa and do some editing. All right, friends, that is all for today. I want to thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you real soon. Mwah.